All right, what you guys are going to have here is this worksheet to complete after you have finished this simulation. What you need to know, a couple things here is, one, I do not want you to use a calculator on this assignment. It would be a lot easier if you did, but what I want you to do is do it without a calculator. You should be able to do it on your iPad or your phone, but if that doesn't work, Mr. Swanson can have you head over to the computer lab. All right, so what you're going to do here is you're going to go to this website. It is also available here on my site. Go ahead and click on the Shady Sam game. What you need to remember here as you're going through this is you are in the position of the loan shark. Okay, you are the borrower, not the borrowee, meaning you are not asking for money. It's someone coming to you to borrow money. So what you're going to type in here is your name. Once you get to the site, click Start Playing. How the game begins is you get an email. Basically, it's just saying you're starting your first day, and what's going to happen is someone's going to come in the door, and they're going to tell you their situation and say, I need this much money for this. All right, then you're going to be given three options, and you have to tell me which one is going to give you, as the business, the most money. So it'll tell you the monthly payment, the interest rate, how long it's going to be, and then eventually it'll flip the card over. All right, so go ahead and get started. You'll see a knock at the door. Click on the knock at the door, and everybody's going to get different scenarios. Okay, it says the fish are calling me, it's time, I need to borrow $28,500. So I click on the loan options. This one should be fairly straightforward to you. If it's over 60 months, all are the same. This one has a higher interest rate and a higher monthly payment. This one will obviously make you the most money. You click on that. Okay, if you flip the card, hit that arrow, you'll see this one was the best choice. Click on continue, your profit goes up. You'll get another knock at the door. All right, another person barely pays his electric bill. And so again, you're going to borrow him money. So this one provides a little bit more in-depth thought. So you have different terms, but you have the same interest rate. Which one is going to provide you the most amount of money? So let's just say that you end up picking this one. Okay, in this case, it was not the best choice. So you still made money, but it could have been better. You go ahead and hit continue. So what you'll end up doing here is you'll have a couple people, then you'll get an email from your boss that tells you a little bit of information and basically says, I'll pick one of these fun gifts that I'll give you. Go ahead and click on it, hit continue. So what you're going to do is you're going to continue to go through these, and someone may also come back, and you might be able to extend the loan. But again, you have to remember you're not the consumer here. You are the business. You are trying to make as most money as possible. So go ahead and go through the simulation. I'm going to pause this and show you what it will look like at the very end. All right, so once you've seen about 10 people, you'll get this screen at the end from this email from your boss that'll basically state to you, did a good job, how much money you made. So if you go back to your assignment here, it says at the end of the game, stop on the screen that includes your last name and total profits. So what I want you to do is make sure you have that number. You made more than $213,722.51. So you'll jot that down as part of your assignment, then click clock out to continue the rest of the answer your questions. Okay, so this is a rating in this case, kind of going through a little quickly. So if you had the $5 signs, then you are a real shark. Again, you may have gone through this and said, well, you know, you try to be nice to people. That really wasn't the goal of this game. The goal of this game was to make money. So my suggestion to you is if you want to play this at least one more time, see if you can really be that ultra determinate shark to say, I want people to lose this amount of money, or take it from your perspective is, I want to make this much profit. Okay, so this is really all you have to do for this part. Go ahead back to your assignment here. What was the goal given to you at the beginning of the game? Kind of just mentioned that. As the game says, most borrowers only pay attention to the monthly payment when taken out a loan. Why do you think people only believe they worry about how much they have to pay per month? One thing you would notice in the game is almost every time the length is longer of the game will produce more money for you. So you'll talk about the patterns there. Which loan created a habit where borrower kept coming back to request an extension? So what is one thing that you may remember from the game? This is why you may want to play it again. One of the most profitable loans that you made was an adjustable rate mortgage. We're at risk as the borrower. So in the game, it talked about what adjustable rate is. Basically, it's a fluctuation of the interest rate. Describe your emotional state. Just tell me one thing you thought about playing this game, and then a takeaway that you could help you as an individual, as a borrower in the future. All right, good luck, and we'll see you guys on Thursday.